And MrMadGear's from Texas as well.
Actually heard that Texas players. I'm down in South Florida, and I've heard that Texas players have better connections with West Coast players than they do with East Coast players.
I don't know. It varies.
Yeah, I think that varies.
I've never had particular success playing people in Texas.
All of my Texas matches are completely fine.
I can't remember. It's been so long since I was on the East Coast.
All right, so I checked out the Twitters, and he is from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, all right. You see, I know what I'm doing. And let's hope that these players know what they're doing. Of course, it looks like NovaSpec's playing on a new PC account, not leveled up at all, so it doesn't show his true rank, but he's definitely a killer. He actually ended up beating Blarlad, right, and knocking him down into losers, so you definitely know that he has experience in this matchup.
Man, you're not ready with the Annie. You're just taking I like that he's just taking the poison, not trying to avoid it. Although, throwing buttons into a poison cloud, I'm not so sure about that.
Certainly got the life to make the poison not particularly important in this matchup, I think.
Well, when it starts adding up like this, it's pretty important. But the real big challenge here, right, is Fong's pressure is especially strong against 4-frame characters, which is Abigail, and a lot of the projectiles. Abigail can't really get around. He can't really flip over. He can't flip over a Nishikyu like the poison balls. It's harder to flip over like a poison cloud as well. So there's definitely a lot of challenges that Abigail faces in the neutral game plan here.
Let's see if MrMadGear is able to navigate this minefield. Right now, he's just... It's like NovaSpec playing a single-player game right now.
Yeah. The CPU set to like 3 or something, just blocking everything, not really doing anything. But here's the back throw out the corner, so a little rough, and the Oki situation didn't really go in MrMadGear's favor either. So now he's just trapped in this corner.
Yep. Uses the reversal. I like that reversal. Get some space.
Yeah, and look, you're backing NovaSpec up for a little bit here, but NovaSpec's finding the opportunity to get some pressure going as well.
I really like the sweep attempt. It was just a little bit too far away to punish that B-skill, but I like that MrMadGear's looking for that, looking for every opportunity to get in, even if he's not gonna take this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of the things that he didn't look for was the mix-up, right? NovaSpec sliding right under him, getting the cross-up with a poison cloud on the ground, allowing that situation to start ticking down on the life. Just needed that instant overhead to close it out.
There's enough new people that I need to remind them to play their new rounds.
Also, keep reminding them that it's 3 out of 5, even though they're in top 8, but it's the loser side. As we go in here to game number 2 here, it looks like NovaSpec's kind of adjusting the game plan a little bit here too, throwing more Ryubendas out versus MrMadGear, less Nishikyu, and of course, as I say, that's like a commentator's curse. I'm sorry, MrMadGear. I didn't mean to do this to you. Oh my goodness, it looks so much more difficult when the Nishikyu are coming out. Wouldn't you agree, Peripheral?
It is brutal. You know, Abigail's just such a big target, and Found can just put so much stuff on the screen, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Oh, and the Annie are just completely whiffs to NovaSpec. NovaSpec knows the matchup. There's no doubt about that.
But you know, if you play Fong, you kind of got to know every single matchup. You don't really have a choice. But he's really making it work for him right now.
Oh my goodness, and getting the EX run. I was gonna say something about the jump in whiffing so the parry didn't hit, but it ends up not mattering here. MrMadGear finally with a life lead, doing some good damage here. Let's see if it will make NovaSpec panic at all.
I love that whiff punish on the coward crush, but NovaSpec is getting things started right now. MrMadGear's in trouble eating the mix-up.
Yeah, it's hit by the mix-up, that's gonna be stunned.
Unfortunate. Yeah, got what damage he could get there, but the miscalculation on the stun there is pretty difficult, but this corner lockdown situation looks even tougher. But crush counter on the sweep, here we go.
Oh, and then just the flick of the wrist. I think NovaSpec trying to take the MrMadGear getting on the board, taking a round. Let's go.
Yeah, finally putting something on the map here, and this is kind of what the situation was. It's kind of like a Zangief matchup, right? You get in and you're able to do big damage, but that getting in portion is the hardest part here. But nice EX run through the Coward Scratch. That's what got him a lot of damage last time. But no respect playing it a little closer to the vest here.
Once again, just out of range to get that sweep on the fireballs. McGear's in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, it's so much trouble. He decides to find the sweep activate here, but can't get anything started. Just gets clipped out of some reset pressure there where he tried to like dash forward. No respect, just, you know, checked them and then tossed them afterwards, and it puts them up 2-0, looking really strong.
Oh yeah, very strong. It's just, I mean, like, McGear got that one round going where he's looking good, but it's just, that's kind of the nature of Street Fighter V though, is characters have such great offense that anyone can look like they're in control of the match.
Yeah, it's all about that swing of momentum and how you can kind of use that mental damage to kind of control your opponent in some situations here. But Novaspeck doing his best to stay away from these corners when MrMadGear's the one aggressing.
With a lot of escape options, makes it even tougher for MrMadGear to get anything really started.
No, one thing that can't be understated is how well Novaspeck is guessing on McGear's mix-ups with the runs. Like, almost every command grab has been jumped, almost every, like, punch has been blocked. Okay, he just got crush counted there, but that barely counts. Doesn't count. That was different.
Doesn't count here.
That
Yo,
doesn't
there's
count.
the one command grab.
That was different. It's a different...
It wasn't the run, so he got hit by a fierce and a command grab, but not the run punch or the run command grab. It's different, just a little bit. No respect was kind of locked down in the corner there. It makes you a little bit more antsy in those situations. So it's definitely not surprising that you know, getting clipped by some things mid screens where the runs are coming out. Yeah, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah, you can only guess right so many times. Right now, Novaspeck is back and they're putting on the pressure on McGear, pushing Mac into the corner. He has so much space to work with. Ooh, can't even get through the fireballs. Too slow.
It's so unfortunate. There's not many times where I feel bad for Abigail. This might be the only matchup that makes me feel bad. Because it just doesn't look fun.
No.
Alright, chip out coming soon? Or are you gonna
Fong
say
never really fun?
He
Does anybody have a good time when they're fighting Fong? I've never personally enjoyed it very much. And I've played one of the better Fongs in the country quite a bit, FGC Jesus, and I wouldn't define it as fun.
I mean, I wouldn't define playing against FGC Jesus' Fong as fun, but there are some players I enjoy playing against with their Fong.
I only enjoy playing against Fong if I play a 3-frame character. So, aka if I play Ryu. Playing it with Guileless out, I don't like it.
None of his flash kicks 3 frames?
Nope, 4-frame is like flash kick.
No.
Yo, the reset, here we go. No, nothing Guile has is 3 frames. Nothing.
No, like no pseudo 3 frame by having like frame 3 or 4 invincibility.
I mean, there's EX flash kick. That's it. I think heavy flash kick is projectile and strike invincible. No, not strike invincible, just projectile. Like frame 5 or something. I don't know. It's not great.
Walks back.
Far away. I like the read of Novaspeck just calmly walking back out of that command grab. That's a clean 3-0 right there.
No, but you know, I imagine he played that exactly how you're supposed to play that, judging by the look of it.
Mm-hmm. Or at least
I will
against.
say,
go ahead.
I was wrong. Guile's projectile invincible starting on frame 3 of heavy somersault kick.
You got there with the raw flash kicks. Come on.
Yeah.
I can listen. I can flash kick through the Ryubendas and Nisha Qs. It's everything else. I can't flash kick after. Can't flash kick after Coward's Crouch. Well, I mean, I could.
Stand heavy kick at you. Just let it rip. What's the worst that could happen?
Small hurt box in frames 1 to 2. I have to look at how that hurt box moves. Anyway, we're getting winners finals up here on stream. Matoha already joined the lobby again. Needs no introduction. Novaspeck, of course, we just saw him dominate the competition here. But let's see